Well, Oklahoma got lucky this summer with cooler than normal temps and more rain than usual. But what does that mean for the upcoming winter?
Chief Meteorologist David Payne is walking us through what we can expect in his winter forecast.
Hey Oklahoma, it's that time of year. Here we go again. I'm talking about my winter forecast, and it is knocking on our door. We've been analyzing the data from all over the globe, and you know what? It's like a big puzzle with many pieces to it, and you got to put them all together. That's exactly what we've done. Let's take a look now at my winter forecast. Well, so far this fall has been warm, above average, like for the last couple of months, right? We've had lots of warm weather. We've had a few close to record highs, no winter weather at all. We've had a little bit of cold weather, but not much. But you know, that will all be changing as we get into the next several months, okay? All right, so snowfall the last 9 winters, well, I'll tell you what, the last 3 winters, we've had just a little bit, 3 to nearly 4 inches of snow each year. We average about 7 inches of snow, and we all remember winter of 2020 into 2021. It was a big one, lots of snow, lots of cold. So keys to the forecast, the drought is expanding. We have weak La Niña underway. Ocean temperatures are pretty warm, and snowpack across the north is getting better or beginning to stack up, and that will also play a key role in our cold weather coming up down the road. The drought continues to increase across Oklahoma, which isn't good. We need that to go away. The La Niña is underway. Temperatures down here, ocean temperatures are cool. And then north of that, it is bath water. And I think the balance between these two will play a key role in our weather coming up. And the snow is beginning to stack up. More snow on the ground, the colder we're going to be, okay? So we got to get more snow up here, and that will happen, I do believe, over the next couple of weeks as we really get into winter a little bit deeper. I think this winter sets up like this. Polar vortex, area of low pressure, comes out of the Arctic Circle. It comes south. It brings in rounds of Arctic air, polar air, Siberian air from time to time. And then the subtropical jet down south will become more active, and that will keep us at least in the realm of getting some moisture off and on. So my precipitation forecast, I think above average across Kansas, Missouri, maybe northeast Oklahoma. I think for the most part, precipitation-wise, we're just average, okay, for the winter months. And we're looking at temperatures here. I think below average will be from northern Oklahoma, from here to the north, well below average once you get up into the Great Lakes. And then a lot of Oklahoma, when it's all said and done, just average temperatures. Okay, and my snowfall forecast above average in the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes. And I think we're average or below average here in Oklahoma for snowfall. So what kind of winter from no big deal at a 1 to a Katie bar the door at a 9? I think we're going to settle in here about a 4 when it's all said and done, all right? So breaking it all down, average precipitation, talking about rain, snow, and a mix. We're going to have big temperature swings. We're going to have great weather, and then we'll get body slam with, again, frigid weather. But it's going to be back and forth. I think we see near average snowfall in Oklahoma City and statewide, just about 7 inches in the metro, some Arctic blasts, and I really think the worst of winter this year will be as we get into January and February, kind of the back end, and we are tracking all of it.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. So what I'm hearing is maybe 1 to 2 snow days for the kids.
That's not As a good. Parent, yeah, that's what you're saying.
So last year we had just over 4. I think we see our average this year, which is 7.
Okay.
7 inches.
The thing is, if you get an inch here, you get 2 inches here.
And was it warm the day before?
Yeah,
so
it was warm the day after. A lot of it melts. But it only takes one big event, one ice storm, or one big event. I am a little worried about maybe getting an ice event as we get into maybe the end of December or going into January, which could be a problem.
Yeah.
But
that's what we don't like.
No, we hate ice. Yeah. But nothing like 2020 and 2021 with over 20 inches, and we had an ice storm for Halloween.
Crazy times.
You see that graph, and you're like, what happened there?
That whole year was just out of whack. So not a bad winter, better than last year, not as bad as it could be.
Okay. Yeah. Giving the kids some hope.
You're right.
Sure.
A couple of snow days.